Nagaland's tally is added to the list of recoveries as 8 patients test negative for COVID-19 in the second test. Health Minister says the patients have been shifted to COVID-19 care center and are under the process of discharge for home quarantine under active surveillance. But 11 new positive cases of COVID-19 are reported in the state in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of positive cases to 118. India registered its highest single-day spike of COVID-19 cases for the fifth consecutive day today, with 9,971 new infections, taking the country's tally to 246,628, while the death toll rose to 6,929. India has raced past Spain to become the fifth worst nation hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. And states gear up to open religious places, shopping malls, restaurants and hotels from tomorrow. Churches will not reopen in Goa despite permission from the central government to do so, with leaders saying that the situation is still not conducive for reopening places of worship. Well, hello and welcome to News and Trends, and you're watching the daily news broadcast. 5 new positive cases of COVID-19 were reported in Nagaland in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of positive cases to 112. Informing this in a tweet this morning, State Health and Family Welfare Minister Pangipom said 5 new positive cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the last 24 hours out of 318 samples tested. All cases are from Dimapur. Meanwhile, another 6 more COVID-19 positive cases were reported from Dimapur quarantine centers. In a tweet this afternoon, the Health and Family Welfare Minister said the positive cases were out of 30 samples tested from Dimapur quarantine centers. With this new development, Nagaland's COVID-19 dashboard reads 118 positive cases with 110 active cases with 8 recoveries. In another tweet, the minister said he was delighted to share that 8 patients admitted at COVID-19 hospital Dimapur were tested negative for COVID-19 in second tests. Pom said the patients have been shifted to COVID-19 care center and they are under the process of discharge for home quarantine under active surveillance. India registered its highest single-day spike of COVID-19 cases for the 5th consecutive day today, with 9,971 new infections, taking the country's tally to 246,628, while the death toll rose to 6,929 according to the Union Health Ministry. India had raced past Spain to become the 5th worst hit nation by the COVID-19 pandemic. Now only the United States, Brazil, Russia and the United Kingdom are ahead of it. The number of active COVID-19 cases stand at 120,406 according to the Health Ministry. A total of 119,292 people have recovered and 1 patient has migrated, the ministry said. Thus, around 48.38% patients have recovered so far, a senior ministry official said. The highest number of confirmed cases in the country are from Maharashtra at 82,968, followed by Tamil Nadu at 30,152, Delhi at 27,654 and Gujarat at 19,592 according to the Health Ministry data updated in the morning. In the northeast, Assam has 2,565 cases, Tripura has 747, Manipur has 157 and Meghalaya has registered 33 infections. The total number of COVID-19 cases in Assam rose to 2,565 after 92 fresh cases of COVID-19 were reported from across Assam this afternoon. Assam's Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said in a tweet that of these, 39 patients are from Hojai, 24 Dhubri, 10 Nagaon, 7 Golaghat, 6 Majuli, 5 Lakhimpur, 1 Dhemaji. With these 92 cases, the total number of active cases in Assam now stands at 1,970, while 588 patients have been already discharged from hospitals. 4 patients have succumbed to COVID 19 in the state so far, and the 3 patients have migrated out of the state. The total number of global coronavirus cases has increased to over 6.8 million, while the death toll has topped 3,99,000 according to the Johns Hopkins University. As of this morning, the overall number of cases stood at 68,91,219, while the death toll increased to 3,99,701. The university's Center for Systems Science and Engineering CSSE revealed in its latest update. With 19,20,061 confirmed cases and 1,09,802 deaths, the US currently accounts for the highest number of infections and fatalities in the world according to the CSSE. In terms of cases, Brazil comes in the second place with 6,72,846 infections. This was followed by Russia with 4,58,102, the United Kingdom with 2,86,294, India with 2,46,628, the CSSE figures showed. Regarding fatalities, the UK continues in the second position after the US with 40,548 COVID-19 deaths, which is also the highest fatalities in Europe. The other countries with over 10,000 deaths are Brazil, Italy, France, Spain, and Mexico. States and union territories are gearing up to open religious places, malls, restaurants, hotels, and offices from tomorrow. Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry had on June 4 issued Standard Operating Procedures (SOP) to open up these places. As per guidelines, generic measures need to be observed by all staff, workers, or patrons at all times when visiting malls, restaurants, or workplaces. These include physical distancing of at least 6 feet and use of face covers or masks. Respiratory etiquettes to be strictly followed. This involves strict practice of covering one's mouth and nose while coughing, sneezing with a tissue, handkerchief, flexed elbow, and disposing of used tissues properly. Self-monitoring of health by all and reporting any illness at the earliest to state and district helpline. All restaurants have been asked to ensure that takeaways are encouraged instead of dining. All staff and patrons to be allowed entry only if using face cover or masks. In case of religious places, the SOP advises people above 65 years of age, pregnant women, children below the age of 10 years to stay at home. Large gatherings and congregations continue to remain prohibited. Meanwhile, churches and mosques will not open in Goa despite permission from the central government to do so, with leaders of the respective communities saying that the situation is still not conducive for reopening places of worship. Church authorities have declined to open churches for worship and prayers from tomorrow. A spokesperson for the church said, keeping in mind the novel coronavirus situation, churches in Goa are not in a position to open from tomorrow. Several churches, including the Archbishop of Goa, have been streamlining the religious services live for the benefit of their congregations. According to the Health and Family Welfare Department, a total of 2,440 persons were screened today. A total of 4,264 cumulative number of samples were sent for tests, and results for 2,967 have been received, out of which 118 have tested positive and 2,849 samples have tested negative. A total of 305 samples were sent after 3 p.m. yesterday till 3 p.m. today. Results for 1,297 samples are awaited. A total of 107 samples were tested by TrueNat and all have tested negative. A total of 7,629 persons are presently under facility quarantine, while 9,837 persons are under home quarantine. According to the Department of Health and Family Welfare, out of the total of 118 positive cases, 95 persons are undergoing treatment at District Hospital Dimapur, out of which 8 persons have recovered. 4 patients are presently undergoing treatment at NHAK Kohima and 13 are at Chedama COVID Hospital Kohima. 1 patient is at Parent CHC Jaluki, while 5 patients are undergoing treatment at Pengsang District Hospital. The district-wise distribution of cases by domicile district are Kohima 5, Dimapur 10, Mokchong 0, Thek 1, Zinoboto 0, Pengsang 7, Mon 25, Wokha 5, Kifri 4, Longland 0 and Peren 63. Altogether, 112 returnees, including drivers, have been quarantined in 7 quarantine centers under Longland till yesterday. The 7 quarantine centers has a total capacity of 207 bed-wise. Out of the 112 returnees, including 12 drivers, 60 returnees from Bengaluru were received on Friday at Yingli College, Longland, while 14 returnees were sent yesterday for home quarantine after completion of 14 days in quarantine center and other necessary medical investigations and testing was done for COVID-19. Out of 47 samples sent for testing in Kohima, 28 were reported negative while 19 are waiting for result. At present, 98 returnees including drivers are quarantined in 6 existing quarantine centers in Longland. Deputy Commissioner Mohan Thawasilan K has issued the following directives for general information of all concerned. All shops or stores dealing in second-hand clothes except supermarket complex will remain open from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Guidelines for shops or stores dealing in second-hand clothes located in the supermarket complexes are as follows. All the shops, stores located on the right-hand side of the main gate of supermarket complex will open on Monday and Wednesday, and all the shops, stores located on the left-hand side of the main gate of the supermarket complex will remain open on Tuesday and Thursday. The same series of roster shall continue till further orders. This order shall come into force with effect from 8th of June 2020. All the shopkeepers are to mandatorily put mask and hand gloves and social distance to be maintained by the customers. Now in this segment of Your Story which you sent to us, we bring you yet another instance of the lack of civic sense that elude us even during this time of the pandemic. With fear and anxiety instilled in all of us with regard to the COVID-19 pandemic, returnees from outside the state don't seem to care for those at home. Food packets that were distributed upon their arrival at the Dimapur railway station were strewn on the highway in Dimapur as depicted in this video sent to us by one of our viewers. The food packets appear to be those distributed to the returnees who arrived from Bengaluru. Such scenes don't appear pleasant to the sight, and more so it hurt the sentiments of those who had prepared and packed the food out of love, care and generosity. The center of this video has appealed to all concerned to have some regard for the food which few are lucky to have in a day, while millions worldwide starve in hunger. Thank you for sending us your videos, and please do continue to send us your videos at the number flashed below and be part of this venture of being a citizen journalist. That's all we have time for in this edition of News Broadcast. Stay safe, practice safe health protocols, and maintain social distancing wherever you are. And most importantly, take good care of yourself. From all of us here, it's bye for now, and thanks for watching.